lot of awesome appetizer recipes to share with you. I actually made a couple lists, but I'm only going to make one of those lists. So maybe we'll do more in the future. I mean, appetizers are arguably, I mean, they're definitely my favorite part of any party. Definitely football season is among us. It's right now. I mean, hello, football Sunday. Go Bucks is all I'm saying. Don't make me break out some cheer moves. Who loves appetizers? Yes, we do. I love appetizers. How about you? That was off the cuff. That was good. I should be a cheer coach. Okay, let's get down to business. All right, so like I said, I made two lists, only gonna make one. And the first thing, am I at the wrong list? Because I definitely did not buy stuff to make the best salsa ever. It is a staple. Oh my gosh, it's the best salsa. I don't have ingredients for it. I thought I had my life together. Every time I make one of these, I'm like, Kim, you got it. It turns out I don't ever have it. Moving on. Oh, these are like healthier options in my mind anyway, so let's just roll with it. Grilled shrimp with roasted garlic cilantro sauce. I mean, Food Network, give me a call. We'll actually see how it tastes first. By the way, why is shrimp so dang expensive? It's gotta be the most expensive protein by weight. I don't wanna talk about it. Alex loves it, I don't. Moving on to some wings. I'm making 3 kinds of wings for you today. We have our chicken wings, taking a little bath over here. I forgot to thaw them out, but I did get the other meats ready to go. I'm making sweet and spicy Siracha chicken wings. Oh. Salt and pepper chicken wings, one of my favorites. Super simple, easy Korean chicken wings. And then we're gonna move on to some turkey taco lettuce wraps and pico. Ooh, the pico I have for you. All-time favorite. It's a secret, family secret recipe, whatever they call that. It's actually not secret at all. Maybe you know the secret ingredient, but I just happened upon it not too long ago, so I'll share that with you. Potato wedges, buffalo chicken meatballs, and bang bang cauliflower. Those are my club moves. Don't make me break them out again. Let's get started. Did I say we're making slow cooker buffalo chicken meatballs? Should we start with that as well? Okay, so if you like buffalo chicken wings, but don't like to get your entire mouth and hands filthy, I'm pretty sure this recipe is going to be fantastic for you because that's me as well. I don't like, who wants to like sit there and gnaw on a wing and then get up and chase after the kids, get sauce everywhere. It's just not a good look. Even though we're gonna make 3 different kinds of wings today, that's a good option for you if you don't want that. My favorite part about this recipe is that you need ground chicken. And you guys know how I found a hack the other day, well maybe a couple months ago now. You ground your own dang chicken and you save buco bucks. I have some chicken thighs here. I think it's gonna taste really great. But you can do chicken breasts if that's what you like. I just think chicken thighs are so juicy and moist and tender. It's gonna make for a really great meatball. So all you do is pop the chicken in a food processor. Not ready yet. Chicken is everywhere. Get the bleach. I wanted to show you the chicken in the food processor. Was it worth it? Yes. Yes, it was. And then voila, you have some ground chicken, my friend. It's kind of gross. These are the other ingredients you're going to need. Ranch dressing, if you want to top it with that. So I just read through the instructions or the directions on this recipe. And so that's just for topping if you want it. Frank's Red Hot Sauce is a must if you want to make these buffalo style. Egg, panko breadcrumbs, garlic powder, onion powder. Oh, some green onions, which I'm growing over here in my garden. Don't they look great? And then some salt and pepper, and obviously the ground chicken. So we're just going to plop in some of the ingredients in the bowl. First goes the ground chicken, an egg to bind it all together, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I like to go above and beyond when it comes to spices. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm probably doing a full teaspoon here. And then I found these panko breadcrumbs. They're gluten-free. Yay for that. I'm sure whatever breadcrumbs you have will be great. It calls for 3/4 of a cup. That's probably closer to a cup. But I also think I have over a pound of chicken in here. It doesn't, just measure, it's fine. Here, a couple more and you're not gonna mess it up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Maybe a little more of each. And then give it a nice toss. And that's it, that's simple enough, right? Oh my gosh, wouldn't you know it? Oh, I was looking for my spatula this morning. I was trying to make some eggs. Couldn't find it anywhere. Bet you it's hot. Oh, I have to wash this. It's from the other night. Do any of you guys, okay, we had guests over and I just wanted the kitchen clean before I put the kids to bed. I don't, and there were dishes everywhere. Anyway, short story long, I threw the pan back in the oven because I was like, I'll deal with it later. You guys know later never comes, so now I have to wash it. Right now is later. I made carrots and onions and it actually smells really good. I was wondering, like, why does it smell so good in here? Okay, now I'm going to roll the chicken into balls. I don't think I'm going to have to grease this. One, because I have this like Silpat thing down, and two, chicken thighs, they're full of grease, so it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna pop these on. The recipe says it's going to make 24. We'll see what I come up with. Okay, so my recipe made a couple more, but some of these guys are absolute monsters. So I'm gonna pop these into the oven, 411 degrees for about 5 minutes. I'm going through the recipe, and you know what, all that talk about the green onions from my garden, I didn't even use them. You guys know what I like to say. Fresh herbs, fresh citrus, it just elevates a dish, but I completely left them out. Maybe they're for garnish? What a shame. Time to hydrate. One recipe in, I'm already screwing up. Purifies the soul. Okay, once the meatballs are all nicely browned on every side, this looks good enough for me. I assume they're gonna finish cooking in the crock pot. I have it on low for 2 hours. So gently just toss the chicken meatballs right in here. I've never made chicken meatballs before, I don't think. Oh, maybe I have. When I first learned about the whole grind your own chicken up and make your own ground chicken. That is my favorite kitchen hack that I have learned my entire life. All you need is a food processor. Maybe I should have put these in my bigger crock pot. You know, the other day when we had some people over for football Sunday, I made, you know, the traditional meatball in a crock pot where you get grape jelly and barbecue sauce, mix it together with meatballs, like red meat meatballs. And those are always a hit. They're fantastic, but I feel like we've been there, done that. You know what I mean? I wanted to try to switch it up a little bit for you. So once that's in, add 3/4 cup of buffalo sauce. I opened this and my salivary gland started going. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do, since sometimes this sauce can be a little bit too much for me. It can be a little bit like this. Oh my gosh, even pouring that in there, my eyes. I like to just cut it with a little bit of butter. It is a trick I learned from Rachel Ray from 30-Minute Meals, I don't know, 20 dang years ago, but I'm just gonna throw a couple pats of butter in here, and that's just going to cut it just enough for you not to lose your mind if you eat these meatballs. Ooh, oh gosh. Frank is really doing it up. Okay, I'm just gonna try to coat the rest. 3/4 cup is quite a lot of Frank's Red. All right, cool. Ugh. I want to eat all of those, but at the same time I know, oh my, are you the type person who just eats it and you don't even care, like your whole face is sweating, but you're like, yes, this tastes so good. I use Frank's Red hot sauce as dressing on salad. Oh, my favorite, one of my favorite salads is just romaine lettuce, and then, like, you know, the pre-cooked chicken, just cook that up, chop it up, and then throw some of Frank's Red on it. Yes, yes please. But the entire time I'm eating it, I'm like sweating, but it's so good, it's worth it, you know? Okay, let's move on. That was quick and easy, right? That's the theme of my life. Quick and easy and delicious. Let's move on to some Bang Bang cauliflower. This is like the one lonely bag. I went grocery shopping yesterday. Do you guys ever leave like one lonely grocery shopping bag out? I actually have 2. And you're like, oh, I'll put it away later. It's fine if it stays out. This is probably not fine that it stayed out, but it kind of is. I have potatoes in here, and then I left this out. It is what it is, you know? It actually calls for half a head. Okay, I'll use the small one. Twist my arm. Call me Betsy. Oh man, I suck again. We need parsley for this, and I thought I had some. It may have dried out up here. Oh my gosh, speaking of herbs drying out, so I asked my Google, best way to store cilantro in the fridge. We're gonna need a lot of cilantro today. I bought 3 bundles, they're like baby bundles. Anyway, I asked the best way to store them. Do you know what Google said? In the fridge, in a cup of water, cover it with a Ziploc bag, and it'll last for up to 3 weeks. What? So there's a sauce that goes along with this recipe that looks really promising. I'm just going to cut off the stalk of the celery. Do you know they sell a tool to do this? Is it necessary? I feel like, are most kitchen gadgets necessary? If you use them often and they make your life easier, yes. I was watching someone on YouTube the other day. Oh, here I go. I thought, okay, this is gonna be a real short video. Just stop the chit chat. Well, too bad. So I was watching someone on YouTube and she was like, you know, here's a list of things that I don't buy anymore to save me money or whatever the case may be. She said, kitchen gadgets. And I can't remember exactly which ones she was listing off, but I was like, I can justify every single one of those because I use them so often and they make my life easier. And then I clicked out of the video. All right, I'm gonna give her a little bath. And I'm gonna break the cauliflower into florets. And then I'm probably gonna cut them into smaller pieces, the huge guys right here. Like, I can't chomp on that. Oh my gosh, speaking of cauliflower, you know what you could do with this? Make buffalo cauliflower. I'm giving all kinds of ideas today. It's actually really simple. You just cut up some cauliflower and toss it in some sauce, throw it in the oven. You know what else you can do with cauliflower? Get frozen cauliflower, thaw it out, and then serve it with, what do you serve shrimp with? Cocktail sauce? Dip it in, and it has the same texture as shrimp, but way healthier for you. Also, if you're a vegetarian and miss shrimp, there you go. It's like Food Network. Why haven't you called me yet? Now that the cauliflower is all cut up, I'm gonna start with my little stations. Balls, I have 2 eggs. What else just 2 eggs whisked. Oh, sick. I gotta show you. Look at that. I hope this isn't like the preview, you know, on YouTube when you scan over a video and it plays like a 4-second portion of it. Watch this be it. Anyway, just wasted 2 eggs. That one looks sad. Every time I buy Costco eggs, oh, I just feel so bad. And that's why Paula Deen says only crack 1 egg at a time. You know, and then you add it, but I'm just not gonna do that, you know. That happens once in a blue moon. I just can't wait until we can have chickens again. Oh, I miss our chickens. Okay, then you whisk this up. Okay, some panko breadcrumbs, 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs. Good enough for now. And then some parsley. I don't have that, so I'm going next best thing. Italian seasoning. Give that a mix. I'm gonna use the same pan as before because why not? And I'm just gonna start the process of coating some cauliflower in the egg mixture. I wanna make sure it's really nicely coated. And then throwing it in the panko crumb mixture, coating that really well, and then throwing it right on the sheet pan. And then do that until you have nothing left. I'm gonna actually do it in a large batch and see how that works out for me. Sometimes it's easier if you do a lot at one time. It's also less time consuming. The recipe does say you have to like press the panko breadcrumbs into it. I mean, there's not a whole lot that's sticking on there. Good enough though, I say. Okay, yeah, that definitely proved to be more challenging than I initially thought. It's almost impossible to get these breadcrumbs to stick. I don't know if it's because I have gluten-free breadcrumbs or what. I mean, it's sticking more to my fingers than really anything else. But I found that I'm just like kind of carrying them both over and just letting them be, crossing my fingers. So let's get these into the oven for about 20 minutes. While that's cooking in the oven, I am going to throw together the sauce, the bang bang sauce. You need some sriracha sauce, mayonnaise. What is that even? So here's some sweet chili sauce. I need this for another recipe, and then some honey. You need 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. That's basically all I have left in this jar. 2 teaspoons of sriracha sauce. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. My friend the other day told me that one of her favorite condiments was mayonnaise and sriracha sauce, so I guess we're onto a good start here. And then 1 tablespoon of honey for the sweetness. Give that a mix, and we have a delicious bang bang sauce. Okay, so next we're going to make baked garlic Parmesan potato wedges. Okay, so much I have to say about this one, but first of all, I found the cutest little Parmesan wedges. So you know how this brand of cheese sells the mozzarella balls? They're like individually wrapped and it's a good portion control thing. They also sell Parmigiano. It's a powerful snack. Look at that little cube, isn't that darling? And honestly, it was cheaper than buying a wedge of Parmesan. Oh, I just was so excited when I saw that. You also need a few russet potatoes, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, oil, salt, and pepper. We've got it all. A lot of these recipes, I had the majority of the ingredients, which is so nice because they're basic. Okay, so you guys know when you go to Super Bowl parties, I'm gonna wash these, or just any party, a nice appetizer is potato wedges. Or what are those like or twice baked potatoes? I don't know. On my other list, I had potatoes, well, these. I can't even think of the name now. But I had those on my list and then I thought, I really don't feel like cutting all those mini potatoes and scooping them out. It's just whatever. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna make these baked garlic Parmesan potato wedges. Seems a little bit easier to me. And I feel like I used to make these all the time. And the toppings you can put on these are endless. You can even make a little potato wedge bar and just lay out all the normal condiments that you would make. It's just more personalized than you making them. And then what if someone doesn't like bacon or someone doesn't like sour cream? You know what I mean? They can like make it their own. So I'm just going to cut my potato into wedges. Oh yes, I just unlocked a memory. I used to make these all the time. I watched someone on Food Network and they made it seem so simple, and it was like my favorite go-to lunch. Just slice some potatoes up, throw them in the oven, some bacon bits, salt and pepper, and you've got lunch. I mean, who doesn't love a good potato wedge if you ask me? You can even do these with sweet potatoes if you want to be healthier. I'm just gonna throw the potato wedges into a bowl. Ooh. Toss it with a couple of, oh, is this empty? Oh, so great. Couple tablespoons of olive oil. Remind me to add ketchup and oil to my shopping list. Then we're gonna do some garlic powder, salt and pepper, a liberal amount of salt. Potatoes can handle it. And then whatever seasonings you like. Italian seasoning is what it mentions, so of course I'm going to add some of that. It says to add shredded cheese now, so I guess we'll grate this. It calls for half a cup. Oh my gosh, freshly grated Parmesan. Coming right up, you guys. This is fantastic. Oh yeah, that does it for me. This is it. I almost said, you know what? I have yellow cheese in my fridge. Maybe I'll just add that. Highly recommend doing it this way. This is it. I bet initially you thought, potato wedges, But now you're like, ooh, yeah, potato wedges. Gonna make that for lunch. Toss everything together. Make sure it's all evenly coated here. You know what I think we need? You guessed it. More cowbell. We need more cheese. There's a theme. Fresh herbs, fresh citrus, and freshly grated cheese. That's what elevates a dish. Oh my gosh, I could eat this raw. Now we need a little pan. I'm so excited. Here's the Bang Bang cauliflower, all complete. You can see how I really packed it on here, but you know what? It really stuck on there. So these ones, I just let whatever fall on it. But down here, I started really packing it in. So I would really suggest doing that because, look, it sticks. So I'm gonna give these a try. Well, first I'm going to plate them. I was gonna use a spatula, but I might be better off just using my hands here. Oh, I freaking love cauliflower so much. Before it was a craze. Is the cauliflower craze still happening? I'm gonna sneak a bite. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. Bang, bang into my heart. That's what's happening right here. I'm gonna be fancy and put the bowl here. Doesn't really go, but that's my aesthetic. Nothing ever matches. Let me get a little taste test with the sauce. The Bang Bang. Oh, wow. If you are hosting a party, my friends, even if you're not hosting a party, if you want something delicious, here we go. You just dunk it right in. You make this, okay? You make this. I promise it's good. Oh, Julia Child never made Bang Bang cauliflower. And I'll tell you something, she really missed out, okay? Holy cow, I could eat this entire tray. I might do it. Oh my gosh, somebody stop me. One more. I don't even like mayonnaise. Oh my gosh, okay. Ooh, you guys. And I am in cauliflower heaven. I could eat that entire tray. Oh my gosh, going in for another. This is me at parties. Hanging out by the appetizers. Now I'm gonna throw the potatoes onto a baking dish. I greased it a little bit. I don't know if that's necessary because the potatoes are fully greased. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna get every bit of that cheese and seasoning on here. These smell absolutely incredible. I'm just gonna make one thin layer. And whenever I make potatoes, I always like to make a thin layer and put them like, I don't know, cut side down. That makes a really nice browning on the side that's down. And that's what I like out of a oven roasted potato. You like soggy potatoes? You do your thing, okay? I'll tell you something I don't like are recipes that say flip halfway through. Never do it, won't ever do it. You can't make me. These go into the oven, who the heck knows how long. Woo! I feel good. 25 minutes. It's gonna tidy up a little bit. Oh crap. All right, let's move on to the shrimps. And I got some jumbo shrimps for this. I just realized I didn't thaw them out, so it's okay because they thaw out really quick. Throw them right in there. Okay, we're gonna get real fancy here. Since my oven's on, hallelujah, because I spent 20 minutes pressing the buttons. I thought, I even texted Alex, man, I think today's the day. I can't get it on. It's been 15 minutes. And then wouldn't you know it, it lives another day. My poor oven. I brought it back to life. Okay, we're going to roast up some garlic. Have you ever done this? I've never done this. Trim the top of the garlic head to expose a bit of the cloves. Okay. Uh-oh, well, it's falling apart. I think I cut the wrong way. Cut the garlic head off. Okay, not the root. I cut the root, the head. That's why I brought two in here. I said, Kim, you're probably gonna mess up. Okay, bring two. Cut the head off. Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. Hello, wow. All right, let's do two anyway. We'll do, oh, okay, all right. Man, garlic, just the dishes. Garlic makes such a mess. We need some tin foil for this. All right, I feel like a big old fraud right now. So you take your garlic. Oh my gosh, this is so fancy schmance. Look at that beautiful head of garlic. So I don't have the right tools for this. Olive oil goes right on top. I just have vegetable oil, a liberal amount it says. And that's all, listen, that's all I can spare, okay? That's all I have left. And then you wrap it up and throw it in your oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Like a garlic bomb for your oven. And I'm gonna do it twice because what if I love it and want to make something else with roasted garlic? I hope nothing else needs oil. Right in the oven here. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Bad news is you need more oil for this recipe. Good news is I found some oil in our garage. Hallelujah. Said a couple curse words because I really did not feel like having to go to the grocery store. It's not olive oil, but it's good enough. It'll work for what we have. So I'm just gonna throw the rest of the stuff together that I need, which is some cilantro, lime, chili paste, and you guys know my favorite flavor combination is cilantro and lime. I could put that on anything. This would be great with rice. This would be a great dinner. Appetizers, what? I mean, it would be a really good appetizer. Okay, and then you need some shrimp. So I'm gonna throw the sauce together. Oh, it also calls for some white wine, but just a tablespoon, so I think we'll get away with just not doing anything. So this is what I was talking about, the cilantro under a Ziploc bag like this. It kind of gives it that greenhouse effect where the moisture stays inside. So I really like that, all that condensation in there. So you need a cup of cilantro chopped up. And this is 3 bundles of cilantro. Yes. 3 separate bundles. I had to pay 3 separate times for just this. It's $1.29. Going on the shrimp. It's worth it. It feels really dirty. I'm gonna give it a quick rinse. That's like the dirtiest cilantro I've ever. I'm gonna be honest, I rarely rinse my cilantro. You guys know me. God made dirt, dirt won't hurt. But did he make pesticides? Questionable. So I'm just gonna bundle up my cilantro and give it a nice chippity chop. And I cut all the way to the stems. I use it all because the stems In cilantro, they have so much flavor. Oh my gosh, just chopping that up. I could eat cilantro by the handful. Are you the type of person, or do you hate cilantro with a burning passion? You know, Britney Spears said there's 2 types of people in the world. Those who like cilantro and those who do not. Those were the original lyrics for her song. Something about cooking with fresh herbs really makes me feel like a chef. Like, it's just so impressive. I think that's what it is. I'm also going to roll a lime out. I think we need the juice of 1 lime, but I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 because we're not adding in the white wine. So this is going to be my 1 tablespoon replacement for that. I'm going to add the 1 cup of cilantro. Really, it's just 1 big bundle. You guys know I don't really measure anything. And then I'm gonna juice the lime, and I have this really cool whisk that has the, I don't know, citrus thingy on the other end of it. Someone sent it to me. It's one of my favorite gifts. Okay, I completely demolished these limes, and that's exactly how I like it. And oh my gosh, okay, so it's been quite some time. What is that, part of the lime in there? Wow, that thing really works well. My fingers are burning, and I don't know if this happens to you, but under my wedding ring, when I clean a bunch, when I used like a new product or something, I get like chemical burns here. This is going on like 2 months. I took my rings off for probably an entire month to let it heal. I thought it was healed completely, put them on for 1 day, and it's back again. So let me know if you have any suggestions on how to fix that. It's like the lime juice is not helping. Since we're waiting on that garlic to roast, do you like my flamingo bowl? I almost went to the store to look for like football kitchens, and then I was like, no, Kim, that is completely unnecessary. Reel it back in. Oh my gosh, you know what? I was so excited about that lime juice. You have to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil to that, and then some of this chili paste. 2 tablespoons of the chili paste. So 1 and a 2. We add the roasted garlic. Should we add a little bit more? Okay. Ooh! Oh yeah, that gives it a nice little jazz. Okay, the roasted garlic is done. Well, it's been 10 minutes anyway. Oh man, cilantro juice everywhere. All right, let's take a peek inside. It's like Christmas. Let's find out what we've got here. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. Roasty and toasty? Ooh, it is nice and soft. How do I cut this without burning myself? Ooh, you just squish it on out of here. Ooh, look. Ooh, it's hot. Lots of noises happening. Oh my gosh, it smells so, I should probably wait until it's completely cooled, but who has time for that? It smells so good. Why don't I do this more often? All right, you guys, come on out. Time to play. Come on, everybody. It's time to join the party. Oh yeah, look at that. That smells absolutely incredible. You guys know what I say, roasted garlic, citrus, herbs. What's the other thing I mentioned? Freshly grated cheese. Yeah, it all really elevates. All right, I'm just gonna chop this up into little pieces. I could use my garlic chopper, but you know, we've gone too far. Holy stinking cow, this smells so good. Wow, that's a lot of garlic. Am I supposed to add that whole thing? Let's reference. 1 small head. Okay, well, small is subjective, so I'm just gonna toss it right in there. These recipes just keep getting better and better. That's how the cooks mix things. They don't use spoons. The real chefs. What's a spoon? So you know me, when it comes to shrimp, I get, oh really? I'm like completely grossed out. Cockroach of the sea. No thank you, I'd rather not. So I looked for peeled, deveined, couldn't find anything completely without a tail, at least in my local grocery store. So I still have to take the tails off, but at least they don't have legs. So I am gonna do that. Oh. You know, I'm gonna throw my shrimp in with this delicious sauce. Make sure that they're coated. And then we're gonna throw them on a skewer and on a grill. So I have a GFG, George Foreman grill. So that's what we're gonna do. Am I supposed to marinate these or anything? I don't know, I didn't even read the instructions. Oh, pat shrimp dry. Well, there's that. Oh, season with salt and pepper. Oh well, maybe you'll do better. Oh, transfer cooked shrimp to a bowl, pour the sauce on top and eat it. I mean, this is pre-cooked, right? I have to double check that. It looks pink, so it looked cooked. Oh yeah, it's cooked. That's cooked. Well, it's not hot. I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, sick. He likes it. I just don't like shrimp. The sauce is really good. Ooh, I bet this sauce on chicken. You know what, I don't like shrimp, but I'm probably gonna eat 5 more of these. I am gonna throw them on skewers just for looks, and I probably will throw them on my GFG, and I'll let you know. Wait, is there a rhyme to this? Nah, I'm just throwing them on. I'll let you know if like the cilantro gets ruined on the grill if you do it this way. Oh my gosh, you'll be the talk of the town with these. Tell you what, all eyes on these shrimp. They're the center of the ring. Oh my gosh, keep this sauce and do something with it. The sauce is absolutely incredible. I would 1000% suggest making these. Look, just look. The cockroach of the sea. That could be their little jingle, right? Cilantro, garlic, cockroach of the sea. Just make them, man. You won't regret. Oh, look, one for me. A bon appetit. So good. Ooh, yeah. And since presentation is everything, I'm gonna throw them on here. Oh my gosh, they're just so good. I don't even know what else to say other than make them. And then what do they do? A little bit of sauce drizzle here. Unreal, man. That's it. I don't have to make anything else. This is it. Yes, please. But alas, I will make more. I actually have to take these out of the oven. I think they're done. Ooh, they look really great. The potatoes. Oh, yes. So I cooked them longer than 35 minutes. They have a really nice crisp to them on both sides. Oh my gosh. That's exactly how I like them. Oh, especially the thin ones. And look at that. On the underside, do you see how it gets this beautiful golden color? Fresh out of the oven. That means I have chef hands. All right, I'm just gonna throw them on this platter. And then if you wanted to serve these, I think just as is would be fine. But if you wanted to go above and beyond, you can always add, you know, condiments and stuff like that. Ooh, I can really smell the Parmesan cheese on them. All right, ooh, it's hot. Let me try a taste test. Just like with the shrimp, it's a super simple recipe, but the flavors really pack a punch. So those are really, really good. And alas, you can't have game day without some wings, right? I have 3 wing recipes to share with you. Oh no, I forgot to buy little sesame seeds. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, bake for 50 minutes. Do all of them need to bake for 50 minutes? I should have made them first. Yeah, 45 minutes, 45 minutes. Well, hot dang. Okay, I'm trying to figure out a way to do all 3 at the same time. My brain just cannot compute. I need to do one at a time. So let me first start with the sweet and spicy Siracha baked chicken wings. Okay, hold on. I have to save this cilantro sauce over here. It is too good to toss down the drain. 2 steps to this one. You make a little stuff for the chicken, toss it in the oven, and then you toss it with some sauce. So the first thing we're going to need are 3 tablespoons of butter. The potatoes with this bang bang sauce is banging. 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm gonna pour it into a bowl. You know what would be great? That cilantro sauce on chicken wings. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, a 1 and a 2. And that's the rest of my bottle. I hope I don't need it for anything else. I probably will. Ooh, 2.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. That's a lot of garlic powder. That's about all I have left. I'm running out of everything. Add everything to my grocery list. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then some cayenne pepper. I don't have that. Give that a mix. And then we add the chicken. 3 pounds of chicken wings. I hope I bought the right stuff. Oh yeah, these are good. Okay, I bought a whole heap ton from Costco. How many pounds is in here? 10 pounds of chicken. So I'm probably not going to make as many as it suggests. You know, I'm making 3 different recipes and I'm not feeding an army. But the recipe does say to pat your chicken dry. I know you know that chicken wings are expensive when you buy them for takeout. Oh my God, and the price has increased. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the chicken, throw it in with this butter sauce. Now that I'm looking, I'm like, this is probably more than 3 pounds. And then just toss it together. Throw it on a sheet, cook it for an hour, and then toss it in some more sauce, and I'll share that recipe with you. I guess we'll just make, I don't know how to do this. I want them all to cook at the same time. Plop them right on here. So we'll do the left side, sweet and spicy sriracha, and then the right side, we'll have the next one. Okay, next recipe is spicy Korean chicken wings. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Okay, listen, the first part of this recipe is this whole recipe, so I'm just gonna talk you through it. Get some more chicken and pat it dry. 3 pounds of chicken, plop it in a bowl. All right, so then we add salt and pepper to these, no oil, these are dry. So these are either gonna get really crispy or we're gonna have a problem. I've never cooked them like without oil before. All right, well, here goes my hands again. Give them a nice mix and then throw them onto the pan. Sans oil. Well, now we're definitely going to be able to tell the difference, right? Toss these in the oven. I have it at 411 for about 45 to 50 minutes or until they're crispy. And now I'm going to work on just the normal salt and pepper chicken. So I have some dried chicken, salt and pepper for these as well. I washed my hands in between. So if you're about to, that's why my hands are soaking wet. Washed my hands about 700 times since we've begun. Get off my back. I can't find where the rest of my pepper is, but I did find some buttery steakhouse. Oh my gosh, yes. So you can understand the premise is basically salt, pepper, or really whatever seasoning you like, and then a little bit of oil. Whoa. And then you toss it on a baking sheet and it gets nice and crispy, and the kids love it. So if the kids love it, you know, everyone else is gonna love it too. So I'm just gonna lay these flat. And this goes into the oven, same degree, same time. Time to clean. Okay, let's knock out this sauce for the sweet and spicy sriracha baked chicken wings. You need 4 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna do it on the stove top. Oh no, do I have honey? 1/3 cup of honey. I don't know if I have a 1/3 cup of honey, and I accidentally put it in the fridge, so now it's super hard. I'm just gonna let it flow. I also have my ground turkey cooking back here for the lettuce wraps. Then we add 1/3 cup of sriracha sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I have cocoa aminos. 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice. Even just squeezing the limes like from the peel on my hands. Gosh, it smells so good. Okay, the juice of 1 key lime. Maybe that's more than 1 tablespoon, but like what the heck are you gonna do with the rest of it? Maybe bathe in it. Oh, my cut again. Salt and pepper. Oh, rice wine vinegar. I have some of that. 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Oh, there's more? Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh, cornstarch to thicken it up. Okay, add some ginger in here. Not too much. So once the sauce is nice and bubbly, you add a teaspoon of cornstarch. I don't know, it doesn't say to make a slurry or anything. You just add it right in. And the sauce should thicken up quite a bit. And that's it. You reserve this until your wings come out of the oven, and this is what you coat it with. So I'm just gonna toss that aside. And we can work on the other sauce. This is why I love my oven so much. Like, it barely gets hot. I could touch it and not burn myself. So I refuse to get a new one. Okay, now this is for the spicy Korean chicken wings. What do we need? 3 tablespoons of this red chili pepper paste. Oh, and then it says half of it, 1. So just 3.5, that's more like a 1/4 cup. It is delicious. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I have cocoa aminos. I'm out of apple cider vinegar. I don't know how that happened. I'm out of apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, 3 cloves of garlic minced. This is that roasted garlic. Remember I did 2 bulbs? Oh my gosh, happy that I did it. Oh, wouldn't you know it, we need some sesame oil. Too bad. Give this a mix, and then this is the sauce for this one. So when the chicken comes out of the oven, we'll toss it in those sauces. But for now, I'm going to make some pico What do we need for this? I don't know. Tomatoes, red onion, maybe some garlic. Definitely some cilantro. Oh my gosh, and my secret ingredient. I'm out of it. Oh man, is that real? Let me look a little harder. Aha! Found it, apple cider vinegar. That's the secret ingredient. I'm gonna add a little bit here. Really brings stuff to life. What else am I missing? What else do we need for pico? I think that's it, okay? Let me get a little bowl going. I have my taco sauce cooking, and this is just the topping for the lettuce boats. What are they actually called? Lettuce taco wraps. Turkey taco lettuce wraps. And they're so good. Honestly, you can make them for dinner. That's what we need, a jalapeno. I bought one yesterday. You guys are never gonna believe it. So, okay, you guys know how so many people make stuffed jalapenos or jalapeno poppers for, you know, football Sunday. Well, the jalapeno section was completely wiped out except for this little guy right here. Look how cute he is. That's what my pico was missing. Okay, now I think I have everything. I actually don't know if I need garlic. I think so. I think we'll just add it in. Well, that was insightful. I just asked Google if garlic was in pico de gallo, and it's not in traditional pico, but other people have added it, and that specific blogger said it is everything. So we're going to add it right in there. 1 clove of garlic, not too much. And then I have a couple of tomatoes. I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes, but what I do when I make pico is I kind of like squeeze out the guts, like the juicy part of it. Ugh. And it might just be better if I bought Roma tomatoes or something. I don't know. These were on sale, so I bought them. I don't know much about tomatoes because I don't really like them. I say I don't like them. What I mean is I don't like them raw, but I do like salsa. So what does that even mean? Don't listen to me. Okay, so for pico, garlic, if you want it, tomatoes, red onion or white onion, whatever you like or have on hand. And then I have this jalapeno that I'm trying to avoid touching. And then again, some lime juice. I like to add just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. It gives it just a little, ooh, what's that? And then I'll crack some cilantro off. Let me wash it. I'll give this a rough chop. Throw that right in. Give it a mix, and that's it. So I'm going to grab some romaine lettuce, shove some taco meat inside, and then top it with this, a little bit of cheese if that's your thing. Ooh! Ready for a party. I like to double my lettuce up, so like I just have 2 leaves instead of 1. I think it not only makes it sturdier, but a little heartier. I like a nice crunch. And then you just put some meat inside. I mean, appetizer, dinner, lunch, I'd eat it for all 3. And you can top it with your favorite sauce or whatever you eat tacos with, sour cream, whatever. I just like a nice hearty helping of pico. I do like a Taco Bell hot sauce on it. I mean, delicious. If I walked in and saw this as an appetizer, I would grab the whole plate and say thank you. Absolutely, yes please. Don't mind me, I just can't refrain myself. I made a little taco boat for me. The pico just really brings it to the next level. My floor's a mess, my kitchen's a mess, but we must continue. We just have those wings in the oven and they are done. Oh boy, are they done. Oh boy, hold on, I need a, uh-oh, it's not light. Oh cool, the long guy's here. So this is, I don't know what sauce, holy crap, hold on. The Siracha, is it though? Dang it, what sauce is this? This is the spicy Korean chicken wing recipe sauce. Oh shoot! I think okay, hold on. You know what, I'm gonna say the ones with a little bit of oil on them crisp up a little nicer. So I'm gonna grab my salt and pepper wings without oil and toss them in this sauce. I mean, they're still crispy, but they're crispier with the oil. The other sauce, sweet and spicy Siracha. I'm gonna throw these wings in here and then give those a coat. I think just alone these wings would be good. Okay, and then we have the salt and pepper wings down here. Oh yeah, those are good. Finally turn our oven off. get some cool air up in here. I'm gonna toss them, plate them, give them a try. So I tried, you know when YouTubers are like, oh, the lawn guy's here, or the garbage truck, there's cars going, and you're like, I can't hear anything. Pretty dang sure you can hear all of that going on. So anyway, I tried all of the wings. Oh, my mouth is still on fire. I also tried the chicken meatballs. Probably my least favorite thing that I've made. Still good, but compared to everything else, oh my gosh. These were my favorite, the sweet and spicy Siracha wings. Only because, I mean, these were really, really good too. The spicy Korean chicken wings. These were a little too spicy for me, and I don't want to like walk around a party with like sweat mustache, you know? Buttery steakhouse seasoning was spot on. Everything was delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. If you make them, let me know. I'd love to see your creations. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.